Welcome back to another Tech Talk. Today we have our beautiful Trish Rofi from MTech ready to take us away on a journey to teach us about OneTab.
Wow, beautiful and everything. It's Valentine's Day. Maybe it's our Galentine's today as we're having a little fun filming some tech videos. Well, speaking of love, I'm going to show you something you love that's going to make you not hate restarting your computer. Because what's the number one thing no one ever wants to do when your computer's not working? That's restart it because of all those tabs you have open. Are you a crazy tab person like me, Nicole?
Oh, absolutely. People make fun of me all the time. I actually have the browser open in multiple spots instead of with multiple tabs.
Well, we're going to show you an amazing and free extension called OneTab. Now, the reason we've selected OneTab, as you can see here, is because actually it's really great for task management and organization. It's going to help students be able to keep on the page, literally, of their learning that they need and keep it organized. But on a professional note, let me tell you, it keeps me so organized, but it's also going to have things like it's going to reduce the visual clutter and it's going to save that battery life for you. What it does is it just takes all those tabs you have open and goes and it shuffles it into one tab so that you can restore and reopen those things. So this is what you're first going to install. We're going to have the link to this extension below this video so you'll be able to assign it to your students either in Microsoft Teams or in Google Classroom so they can install the correct extension. But now I've got some things because I'm going to be working on some sky science with my students. I've got my classroom open, my calendar's open. I'm working on some drawings and sheets and docs, and I don't want to close any of this stuff, but I need a restart, or maybe my battery's going to die, or I'm not working on this with my students for a few days. Or maybe it's my students who they're going to have to return to these exact same files over and over again, and they don't want to have to try to keep navigating them and finding them every time. So what we do is we're going to click our OneTab extension. This could not be easier. It's like magic, and it's gonna, boom, it just like sucked over to here. This is all of those tabs. And what's wonderful is I can name this group of tabs. I can call this Sky Science because that's the name of this group of tabs that I always wanted to be able to come back to. I can even share the tab as a web page. So teachers, great tip. You could have all these tabs open that you plan on working on with your students, and you can actually share it with just a single link or this QR code, and it will open up all those ones.
Love it.
So easy. But if I ever want to be able to use all of this, I just say restore all, and boom, it just opens them all back up again. That's all I needed to do was OneTab them, restore them. I can name them. I can share them. So easy. Can I show you two more tab tricks though, Nicole, because I get very excited about, the tab shuffle?
Yes, please do.
One thing I really love being able to do is, let's say I always want to be able to go back. I want to be able to have my Google Classroom, every single time I want to get to this. I don't want to close it every time. Just know if you ever actually right click on the top of any tab, you can actually pin the tab. And what that means is it's always going to stay pinned over on the left-hand side of your Chrome browser. Even if I close Chrome and I come back to this, that tab is going to be pinned there.
That's great.
So if I have something that I'm always working on and I don't want to lose it, or has anybody ever done this where I'm like, oh, whoops, darn, I closed it. I didn't mean to close it. Control-Shift-T will open up any of your last tabs, and it will keep opening up. You can keep hitting it as many times as you want, and it'll keep opening those things. So
that has been a lifesaver. Absolute lifesaver.
Even if you're walking past a student computer and you're quickly seeing a bunch of things close, Control-Shift-T, you can open them back up.
Oh my gosh,
there's lots of things we can do here.
Also, one quick thing to note too is once you've restored all of the tabs, then if you want to save them again, you have to go and hit the OneTab button again, because otherwise it will, once you restore them, they're kind of out of the OneTab. So quick
That's
on that.
exactly right. Exactly good point. But it's just so nice to be able to create those sessions, save those sessions, not have to worry about finding those things again. I think there's just so much power in teaching our students this. And then it makes it a lot easier whenever they need to open it all back up again and jump back into work. So we hope that you enjoyed all of the tab love we shared today. And we'll see you in another episode of Tech Talk.
What do they say, Trish? Work smarter, not harder?
That's what we're trying to do. Oh, yeah.
All right. Thanks.